Hello, Om Shanti. This is Ala again. Thank you for watching. Um, Today I wanted to talk to you about my first and only confession. The reason why I wanted to say that, someone told me that my video is a little bit kind of dry and no sense of humor, no personal experience, and I need to include this to make it more sort of alive, not just book-based knowledge. And spirituality is not dry, that's for sure. So here I am sharing with you my own experience, how I went through confession. It happened many years ago, and it happened in the Ukrainian Orthodox Church before my wedding. We decided, me and my husband, we were we had our ceremony at the church, but before you allowed to be wed in church, you have to go through a few hoops. There are rules that you need to do, and one of them was to do the confession before the ceremony. Raised in Ukraine, we really didn't go to church that often, but we did celebrate major holidays, but we never really went every Saturday or every Sunday, or not on a regular basis. So I never had my confession. I don't know how that happened, but kind of glad I didn't. However, so here's the rule: we need to do this, and okay, fine. No one explained to me much, but I thought, well, I've seen it in a movie, people do this, it should be fine. So we went to the church on a certain day, waiting in line, big line. I have to tell you, a lot of people who need to confess. Surprisingly, I was first one to go. So we are just moving along in line, and I'm thinking, I have no idea what's going to happen. And because church was busy and so many people needed to confess, I'm not sure if they do this all the time or it's just on that day, but it was no privacy really. It's just like people behind me, someone in front of me saying something. I can't really hear it, thank God, but it was not really comfortable because of people would see or hear me saying what I've done wrong. Anyhow, so here I am, my turn, and the father who wed us was really good, really gentle human being. His name is Miroslav, and amazing person. But and he explained to us a lot what we needed to do. But the person who I was confessing to, it was a different person. I have no idea what's his name or what his job title. If this is, I'm so uneducated on what's their level of education and what's the roles and hierarchy. I have no idea. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. So he was the one who was doing that confession, sin forgiveness, or to my understanding. And when I approached him, there was nothing really personal. He didn't ask my name. He was like, or maybe he did, I don't know. But the question was really sort of like straight to the point. Did you sin? I guess, yeah, who doesn't? We all do, I guess, our things, differently, and yes. So, what did you do? What do you mean? I don't know. What do you want to know? I don't feel comfortable telling you. I don't think I did anything. So he's like, Did you cheated on your husband? No, I'm just getting married. Did you do the abortion? Oh God, no, no. Uh, did you steal from someone? No, no, no. I don't think I did. Anyhow, you here to confess. You have to say something. I was like, oh my God, I don't know. Father, please forgive me. I don't know what my sins are. Anyhow, I think he got a little bit irritated that I didn't remember what my sins are, because I needed to tell them. I needed to acknowledge them, I guess. But anyhow, he told me to bend over and put some sort of scribe on me. I, I don't know what it was, but I remember it. I was covered, and I was there, and he was saying something, a prayer, I guess, or was taking my sins away. I'm assuming that's what it is, right? So to make me pure again, take my sins away, and here I am, new person. It was fast, but by the time it was all done, I was shaky, I was crying, I was upset. I didn't know what going on, and like really, in a beautiful building, I felt awful. I needed to run away. Not because I had terrible things done and needed to confess. No, nothing really. I don't know. Maybe I said something bad about someone behind their back. Then I don't know. I not like I'm ordinary person doing my day by day. Well, maybe I said something about my manager. Okay, did it a few times. Here I am confessing. So anyhow, I came outside. I sat on a bench right outside, and I was just terrified. I didn't feel better. I felt worse. I decided it would be the last time. Never again, for sure. Uh, Not as easy as you see in the movies. And a lesson learned, privacy. If you need to say something, confess. I would go to Catholic church. At least they have that a little room or box or whatever. No one can see you, no one can hear you, hopefully. I don't know. Just saying. I decided that I will not do this. So later on in years, when I started to study different religion, different aspects of your spiritual sort of growth, I learned about karma. Karma is action, is your doing. So karma means you get what you did, you get what you are. So in a sense of confessing and canceling your previous action and feeling like now I can start all over, it's not like that. If you've done something, it will stay with you, and it will go up into the space, and that energy will be waiting for you there for your next time around. When you come back to this planet, you will be put in the conditions that you put someone else in. You will feel what you've done to someone else. You will feel what you've done to yourself, because when you do something that is not a right thing to do, or harmful, maybe forget the right thing, but harmful, right? Then you're harming yourself first, because either you notice or not, your soul, your spirit will suffer from it, and it will stays there. You will have to face it. You can, even if you ask for forgiveness, it's only that for your sort of recognizing your actions. That's what it for. And if you deeply recognize that, oh my God, I did something to someone and I deeply regret that, then you may feel better. it's not going to cancel what you've done. It's not. So that's not how karma works. You need to understand that no one else, no one in the church will be able to cancel what went up in the space. The harm is done. So again, it's just a basic physics law. It's a vibration. If you send it, there is no way you can run to the other side and stop it before someone receiving it. It's gone. There is no way to capture it back. For that reason, I think, like I would do anything. Do not go through confession again. And I suggest, if you don't want to go through what I went, confess to yourself first, and try not to get to the point that you actually need to get this off your chest. Try to avoid this. Treat each other well. Treat yourself well, because you deserve to be a better person, and you know this, and no one else around you that deserves to be treated badly. And for that reason, just don't. I know it's hard, because we are operating on our emotions most of the time, and it's really hard. Sometimes you do something and then, oh, I was so upset, that's why I said this or I did this. Try to replace it, maybe, because you can't push it back in. You can't put the lid on it, right? But you can replace it. You can replace it, hateful thoughts with, I wish you well. Maybe I don't want to see you anymore, but at least I wish you well. And it's a wave, it's a vibration, and that wish you well will decrease your karma, will improve your karma, and maybe someone will tolerate you better at some point. So by doing that, we are improving our life, improving our relationship with each other, and really practicing yoga. That's one of the aspects of yoga. I will talk about the aspects of yoga, and I will talk about karma in my next videos. But at least I just wanted to tell you my experience of confessions. And as I said, never again. I better not to do bad things, because I don't want to go back and confess anymore. Okay? I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, Om Shanti. Bye.